So you're thinking about moving to Wellington, Florida? Well, today I'm going to show you the best neighborhoods, restaurants, things to do, and all the things that make Wellington so incredible. So let's get started right now. Hi, everybody. This is Melanie, and if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Second, while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video because I make new videos for you about Palm Beach County living every week. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in South Florida, which means just as much as I love making these videos, I would love more to help you with your real estate needs. So call, text, email, or set up a Zoom call with me so I can help you make a smooth move to Palm Beach County, Florida. Today, we're going to talk about all the amazing things about Wellington, Florida. We'll jump into my computer and I'll show you everything on the map. I also filmed a ton of exclusive videos that you won't see anywhere else, so you can see the real Wellington, Florida. Also, make sure you watch to the very end because I'll share some bonus areas close to Wellington that'll make your experience here so much better. So with that being said, let's get into it right now. All right, everyone. So here is the map that we're going to talk about today. That's just going to show the majority of Florida. Most of the, I would say, landmarks that you might be familiar with would be Orlando. Mickey Mouse's home right there. We also, of course, have Miami, a huge city filled with lots of fun restaurants, great beaches. We also have Fort Lauderdale. Now, Fort Lauderdale and Miami are going to have the largest airports in Florida. They're the biggest international airports, if you will. And those are going to be in the southern part of Florida. We go all the way down to the Keys, which is obviously another fun and exciting, beautiful part of Florida. West Palm Beach, again, the closest hub to Wellington, if you will. Wellington being a suburb of West Palm Beach. All of the beautiful beaches here, Jupiter, Boynton, Delray, you can see them all lined up right here on the coast. And if you can see right here that Wellington is a little bit further in from the coast. So if you did want to go to the beach, it's about, 30 minutes to the beach from Wellington. It's not that far of a drive at all. You can, easily get to Palm Beach. Then there's a gazillion beaches within West Palm Beach itself. There's so many to choose from. That's what's great, obviously, about living in Florida. But let's get a little bit closer into Wellington. So some of the roads here that take you to Wellington have multiple names, and that's very common in Florida. So we have State Road 98 right here. This is also known as Southern Boulevard. It's a main road that's going to take you from one side of the state to the other. You can take this road to get to the West Coast very easily. It's a very popular interstate to use. The other thing we can see here is the Florida Turnpike. And you can see that the Florida Turnpike is very close to Wellington, which makes it, very easy to get to other spots in Florida. So it's a very close proximity, which is very nice. Obviously, the Turnpike goes all the way up into Orlando and all the way south to Miami. So if we follow here around 98 too, you'll also see the Palm Beach International Airport. And this airport is a great airport because it's small, but it still has a lot of flights in and out of Florida to all sorts of destinations. But if you can get a flight into PBIA, this is what you want to use. This airport is so easy. I love this airport. So it's great to have so many options of airports within, probably an hour to an hour and a half of each other. You have, major hubs to choose from, which is great. All right. So on 98 or Southern Boulevard here, you can see it's going to take you to a bunch of different destinations, brings you right into Wellington. And there's a couple of different roads that will do that as well. We also have Forest Hill Boulevard, right here, which is 882. And you can also get to it to Lake Worth right here. This is Lake Worth Road. And that will also bring you into Wellington. Now, if you need to hop onto the turnpike, the Lake Worth area is the easiest to get to. You can also hop on at Southern, but most people, I think, do use Lake Worth Road to hop on to the turnpike. It's pretty easy to get to. Now, going through these areas here, there is so much development and so many fun things to do. You can just look on this map here. You can see that there's Trader Joe's, Palm Beach Skate Zone. There's a lot of things to do, but let's get a little bit closer here and take a look. So Wellington, which is going to be right here, as you can see on around this dotted lines, it has a population of about 62,000, which is a nice population. It's growing, always growing, but it was one of the first, I would say, most Western communities developed. It used to be pretty private. I do remember growing up when they called Wellington the privileged living, and that's because everybody out there was very much and still is very much into the equestrian life. Wellington is the winter equestrian capital of the world, so you are going to see a lot of horses, a lot of land. It's all really revolves around that type of lifestyle. So if that's for you, Wellington is a great place to be. You can see the Wanderers Club. That's a very high-end golf club and place to live. You have Palm Beach Polo and Country Club. There's so many different things. So we're going to get in a little closer and look at some more things here. So just as a point of reference, here is the Florida Turnpike again, and right here is Southern Boulevard 98. Most of Wellington, as you can see here, is quite large with quite a lot of things to do. Again, shopping, restaurants. I mean, you name it. It's in Wellington. There is so many things to do. You can see here, there's Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and this road right here. This is known as 441 or State Road 7, and this is going to be like the major hub for most of the restaurants and shopping. Everything is really kind of spread out. There's so many different communities as well here that are off of this main road here. The 441 has, I would say, many restaurants. I mean, you can name like chains like Cheddar's, there's Papi Chulos. There's so many great things and so many different types of restaurants too. When you get closer here to like the Wellington Mall, there's also plenty of shops and restaurants that surround the mall as well. So you're not limited with places to choose from to eat or to shop. You know, some of my favorites out here are going to be the Hobby Lobby, Michael's, right over closer to this area here is going to be a Target, my favorite. Um, the further north you go, you're going to hit what's called Royal Palm Beach. And although it's called Royal Palm Beach, it's not really a beach. A lot of places have beach at the end because I think every place in Florida is close to the beach. So there's a lot of beaches, but this area here has a lot to offer, and it's very close, obviously, to Wellington here. One of the major things here is the I Think Financial Amphitheater, and that amphitheater it hosts not just music, but they have craft shows, they have bead shows, home shows. They also have the South Florida Fair that comes in January, and it's huge. They do it every year, and it's always great because it's always when it's cool out. So when you go to the South Florida Fair, you know you're not standing in line and sweating. You're enjoying yourself because the temperature is great. and of course, all the fun fair food. Um, but it is probably most notably known for concerts. Most concerts are right here with very big names, and I mean, look at the distance; it's very close to Wellington, which is really great. Um, there's so much out here, as you can see. We can get even a little bit closer here. Oh, here's Hobby Lobby, like I just said, one of my favorite places. But we can get a little bit closer here, and let me just move this over, and we can start going to the Wellington Mall. And if we move this here, you can see the Wellington Mall right here is this little patch. And it looks little, but it's actually pretty big. I believe there's like 181 stores in the Wellington Green Mall. Um, it's got a movie theater attached to it, all sorts of restaurants as well. Now, the Wellington Mall is, I would say, a great mall for kids. Um, the mall has lots of stores for kids. It has a kids play area. I mean, there is just so much to do at that mall, and it has a lot of big store names like Macy's. I believe Penny's is there. Dillard's, um, Sephora is in Penny's actually. There's of course Starbucks, one of my other favorites. It's a good shopping mall. It is 2 levels. Not the premier shopping. If you want the premier shopping is gonna be in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, at the Palm Beach Gardens Mall, and that mall is a mall if you wanna just walk around and look at all the beauty within the mall, that's where you're gonna find Coach, Tiffany's, Nordstrom's, um, there's a Tesla store, there's an Apple store, there's, it's a higher end mall, if you will. It's been around for a while. I'm not going to say the shopping is easy there simply for the fact that it is for a certain niche. Um, Lily Pulitzer is there. It's shopping for higher end, and it's a beautiful mall. It's also 2 stories, and if you go there during, Christmas or even, Easter, the decorations in the mall are phenomenal. So that's always great, to see that. The Wellington Green Mall, again, has great, features as well. They always have fun stuff. Again, for kids, it's really a mall that's easy to shop and get around, and, I think kids enjoy it a lot. Let's see here. Let's get a little bit closer if we can. Okay, and you can see that the Wellington Green Mall is pretty large here. So you can see all sorts of things. Like I mentioned, the movie theaters here. There's an H&M. I mean, it takes up this whole entire area. We can actually look here on the satellite, and this is the mall here. So you can see it's significant in size. And there's so much. There's a trampoline park right here. There's again Olive Garden, Five Guys, all the food. Kiki's is great for breakfast. I love that place. First Watch, another great breakfast place. But there's a million things, obviously, to choose from. And let's go back. And there we go. And ooh, there's a new spot inside the Wellington Mall, the Palm Beach Museum of Natural History. And this is a pretty cool museum store. So I would definitely suggest checking that out. Now that we talked about the Wellington Green Mall, which is one of the landmarks and our largest landmarks in Wellington, we're going to talk about one of our first neighborhoods, which is Olympia. All right. So this community here is Olympia, and Olympia is a luxury community right next to the Wellington Green Mall. It's a large community, and it is a very desired community. When I have people ask me as a real estate person, they're like, I'd love to be by the water. And if you wanna live in Wellington, the beach is not necessarily right there, it's a little bit of a distance, but the nice thing about Olympia is that there's plenty of water features within the actual, Olympia. I guess you could call it its own little community here, and it's actually not very little now that I say that, it's actually quite big. I have helped people, um, e get into this community, and they are very, very happy to, be living in Olympia. There's so many amenities that come along with Olympia, and let's just look at a different view here. Now, Olympia sits on the southeast corner of, 441 and Forest Hill Boulevard. So this is, you can see here on the satellite. It was built in 2002, and it was finished building all of the homes within here at 2015. Now, right when you drive into Olympia, you know that you're going someplace fabulous. Right when you come in, there is a three-story gatehouse. And it's pretty beautiful, just the gatehouse. Nonetheless, the amazing homes within Olympia. So, Olympia has 17 different developments throughout the community here. And the square footage ranges from 1,800 all the way up to 5,700 for their estate homes. The smallest, obviously, like I just said, is 1,800, but they're single family and estate. So it's a little bit of everything for everyone. There's Lake Olympia, which is the largest lake through in here, is 100 acres on its own, and then there's 240 acres of lakes and wetlands within Olympia as well. Now, some of the amenities inside of Olympia are swimming pools for adults and kids, volleyball courts, indoor, outdoor basketball courts, tennis courts, a spa. Um, the clubhouse is amazing. They also have a community center, and they have fitness areas also. So there's a weight room, any place to work out. And it also has a full staff there to assist, which is really, really nice. The average home price in Wellington is $695,000, and the average price within Olympia is going to be 600,000 to 1 million. So, like I said, lots of different types of homes here, lots to choose from. It's really a lovely, lovely development here. Now, there is an HOA associated with Olympia because it is a gated community. So the HOA, there's actually 2 HOAs. There's Olympia's HOA, and then there's the town's HOA. But that HOA provides you with many different amenities, and different developments have different priced HOAs. So not everyone is the same, and that's probably something that you would need to be aware of if you'd like to move into this beautiful community. All right. Well, with that being said, I think we're going to move over to the Wellington Amphitheater. So I will see you there. Okay, so now we're going to go visit the Wellington Amphitheater, and let's just get a closer look at that. So here is the Wellington Amphitheater, and let's get a little bit closer. You can see right here, it's on the corner of Forest Hill Boulevard and Ken Adams Way. It's a nice size amphitheater. You can see it holds a lot of people. Actually, it holds 1,500 people. It's 3,200 square feet, and it has something to do every weekend, which is nice. People really enjoy using this amenity. It's easy to park. We have food trucks here on Thursdays that come in. I mean, it's so nice for the family, for a date night. And like I said, it's mainly free. Basically, they have concerts here. You have many cover bands like the Beatles, Kiss, Foreigner, the Blues Brothers. I mean, there's so many different things to do. There's also, like I said, school events can be held here too, with plays. You can bring your blanket, you can bring your chairs, you can bring a cooler, and you can just relax outside. We get great breezes. I mean, it's just a really nice time, and it's very easy, as you can see here. Fun, and always, it's every weekend there is something going on, which is really great. All right, so we're going to move to our next area, which is Meadowood. All right, so here we are in Meadowood, kind of in the center of it all here. Meadowood is a great community. It is right off of Greenview Shores Boulevard. You can see there's a middle school right here. It's a very family centric community. It has a low HOA. There's no gate guard, but it's a very desired community. The lots here are between a half and 3/4 of an acre. So they are large lots to choose from. There's 330 custom homes. Most have between 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 2-car garages. But they do go all the way up to 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, 3 cars, 4,000 square feet. So there's many to choose from. You can see lots of people have pools here. There's many cul-de-sacs. And there are some canals that this will actually, some of the homes will butt up next to. So let's go back here and let's take a look at the street view and take a look at some beautiful homes. Okay, so here's an example of a great home, 2-story, beautiful home. We can go just further down here, and you can see the foliage. The trees are mature. I mean, it's really a beautiful, gorgeous neighborhood. And take a little peek here. You can see lots and lots of trees. Everything is very well manicured, taken care of. There's a beautiful brick house here. Ah, that's gorgeous. And so there's plenty of homes that are just one after another is just so gorgeous. It's really a lovely place to be. And let's just go down the street here just a little bit so you can kind of get a look at the neighborhood itself. I mean, of course, the classic palm trees. Who doesn't love that, right? And you have, like I said, you have, single family homes, you have estate homes. And what's nice here is not every home looks identical. Every place has its own character. So it doesn't look so cookie cutter. It's really a nice community. Uh, it's, I mean, and it's large too. There's many homes to choose from. But the one thing I do need to mention though, I've helped a client sell their home here, but the homes don't come up that frequently. It's few and far between because it is such a desired neighborhood. If you are interested in this neighborhood, I would suggest that you give me a call, email, set up a Zoom call, text me, because these areas do go fast. I would love to help you. So don't hesitate. Give me a call and I'll be more than happy to help you find a fabulous place here in Meadowood if this looks like your type of living. It's a very beautiful area. So here we are at Sugar Pond Manor. And as you can see, this is located off of, well, I should say between Southern Boulevard and Forest Hill. Forest Hill actually wraps around and crosses Southern Boulevard. But here is a Sugar Pond Manor. And over here was Meadowood. So you can kind of see in relation to where they are. So let's take a closer look here. Perfect. And you can see right here was Wellington Elementary School. All right. So this is Sugar Pond Manor of Wellington is one of the most um, popular in non-gated communities. And it's few and far between for non-gated communities in Wellington. So this is one of the few that is available. Um, it's an entry-level neighborhood, single-family home, townhomes, multifamily homes. But like I said, it is located next to great schools, very close by. Shopping and dining just steps away from here. I will say that the lots here, and let's get a little bit closer. So lots here are between a quarter of an acre to a third of an acre. So you can see. I'll just keep moving here. Go down the street here. The average home has between 3 and 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-car garage. You can see very family fun, people playing there the hockey game. All right. The average townhome, or sometimes they like to call them or refer to them as villas, are between 2 and 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 1-car garage. One thing to note about this community is that there are no amenities, which means no HOA. So if you are someone who wants to live in a beautiful neighborhood, but don't mind if it's gated or not, and definitely don't want an HOA, then this is definitely the area for you. There's a couple of lots left, but it is pretty much fully developed. It started back in 1980 and has continued. So if a non HOA community is what you're looking for, I suggest you give me a call, email, Zoom, whatever you can. Get a hold of me so we can help find you a great place in here. Now, without the amenities, as I said before, it's still very close to parks. So there are great parks. There's an aquatic complex that is very near. So there's still many things to do. You're not in the middle of nowhere. So you're still in a great area, close to schools, close to shopping and dining. So the amenities are close, just not within the community. Okay. So the next place we're going to check out is the Aero Club. And the Aero Club is actually a very unique community, and I will show you why. Okay, here we are in Aero Club. As you can see here right on the map, it is very close to Wellington High School. Of course, a cute little dog park. Gotta highlight that. We just came from the National Polo Center, and that's located right over there. Let's go back here one more time. So you can see it's again right in the middle of it all. It's a little bit further west of the other places that we showed you, but still very easy to access. So let's go and take a look here. Okay, here is the Aero Club. Now, one of the great things about the Aero Club, if you couldn't determine by the clever name, is that it is a magnificent aeronautical community. Um, so I can tell you that the Aero Club is a luxury estate home area. The homes in here range in price from $1 to $11 million. Um, so there is a little bit of a price difference of what's available in this area. It does, of course, going to have an HOA as well with the community present here. These homes are extraordinary, and I have to say, one of the first times I was ever in this development, I was like, "Wow, those garages are huge." They're not garages; those are plain hangars. So, many people in this area actually have their own planes, which is pretty amazing. There is a hangar here as well. Trying to find the hangar for you, but it is a fantastic, fabulous community. Now, do you have to have a hangar or a plane? Nope, you don't. It is open to anyone. You don't have to have a plane to live here at all. It's a wonderful community, but if you happen to be someone who is into flying, this is definitely the community for you. It does have its own private um, takeoff uh, strip, if you will. Sorry, and it does have a its own refueling area as well, which is nice. So with this area, as you can imagine, there is the private um, takeoff right there. This place obviously attracts. Oh, there's a helicopter right there. Uh, Famous people. Some famous people live in here. You're also going to have top CEOs, athletes. This area attracts many different types of people. And look, there's someone's plane right there. It's so cool. So you can, pretty much walk outside of your front door, get in your plane, taxi over to the runway, and you're off. That's pretty cool. Um, Now they do have most of the homes are on 1 acre. There's 240 estate homes in here. Um, the square footage for most of these places is about 2,000 square feet, but it can go all the way up to more than 10,000 square feet of living space. So as you can see here, there's all sorts of sizes of um, homes in here to choose from. They've got some great pools you can see here, some great areas. Now, there is a clubhouse here. There's only two main entrances to get into this development, so it's quite a coveted community. If this is what you're looking for, then please, don't hesitate to give me a call. There's a couple empty lots here. That doesn't happen a lot, and there are some homes, available and for sale here. Give me a call, email me, Zoom call, whatever. I will help you find a great place in this area. It is a beautiful, beautiful community. All right. And our next community we're going to visit is Greenview Shores. Okay, the next place we're going to talk about is Greenview Shores. And Greenview Shores is located just a little west of Forest Hill Boulevard. You can see Forest Hill right here. Very close to many things. Great restaurants. One of my favorites, CR Chicks, Don Chepo's. I mean, there's so many things around here. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. Okay. So Greenview Shores is a popular non-gated community. It's close to shopping, it's close to the turnpike. It has 1,400 single family homes, townhomes, duplexes, and condos. It's actually made into 11 different villages. And you can see these homes here are gorgeous. Look at the lovely trees. There's some plumeria there. Uh, I mean, just a lovely neighborhood actually in here. Look at all that. Um, it starts at 500,000 and goes up from there. The average is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, and the average lot size is between a quarter of an acre to a half an acre. And depending on where you are within these villages, you're close to water. There's some golf courses, cul-de-sacs. I mean, it's a beautiful community. And again, like I said, it is a non-gated community. So if that's what you're looking for, this is a great option for you. You can see there's some 2 stories, single stories. Again, the landscaping is kept nice and clean, close to schools, shopping, the turnpike, everything that you would want in a community. Just look at this beautiful tree here. Sorry, just looking at all the beautiful homes. It's easy to get sucked into here. There are some great homes in this community. But the average, like I said, is between 500 and goes up from there. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 cars. So this is a great community. I would definitely search for and look for some great homes in here, and I can help you find those. Our next place we're going to look at is Lakefield South. All right, so now we are going to check out Lakefield South community. And as you can see here, Lakefield South is off of Southern Boulevard, and here's Forest Hill. Just for a reference, you can see the Palm Beach Polo Country Club that we looked at, the Wellington Green Mall. Let's see what else. Oh, over here, the National Polo Center. So you can see where it is in reference to everything else. The Aero Club was right here. So we will get in a little bit closer here to check out what that looks like. All right. So here you can see some lovely houses that are currently in this development, Lakefield South. It is a great gated community, and it's close, like I said, to Aero Club right over here. Also close to top-rated schools and the dog park. It offers 142 single-family homes and 56 one-story patio homes. All homes are between 2 and 5 bedrooms and 2 to 4 baths and 2 car garages. The living square footage is between 1,400 and 3,400 square feet. And as you can see here, most of the homes are surrounded by a gorgeous lake and these beautiful golf courses. And speaking of golf courses, many clients, they always ask, they want to be by the water, of course. They want to be by the beach, they want to be by a river, they want to be somewhere that's so peaceful and calm. And this is a great community that offers this. You can see the beautiful water here. You can see the golf courses here, knowing that no one's going to be able to build on this. So you'll never have a view of someone else's backyard. You're always going to have this beautiful view. And you don't have to be a golfer to enjoy it. Obviously, it's just beautiful to look at. Um, the last people that I helped were from California. They don't even golf, but they fell in love with the community. And it's just really about what you're looking for. And if you're looking for a beautiful, peaceful community, this is definitely one of them. Most of the houses, as you can see here, do surround the golf course. So, I mean, what a way to wake up every morning and look at the beauty outside here. Now, like I said, many clients are always looking for waterfront or golf courses, and I can definitely help you find one. If you're like to email me, you can Zoom call me, you can text me, call me, and we will find a beautiful home for you right here in Lakefield South or in any of the communities that we've recently looked at in Wellington. Um, but I hope you've enjoyed looking at this one. Okay, next we're going to look at some great places that I enjoy that surround the lovely Wellington area. All right, so now I would love to show you some of my favorite places that are close to Wellington that make living out here so great. The first one that you can see that's actually pretty close here is Lion Country Safari, or as my niece used to call it, Lion Country, or sorry, Lion Crunchy Safari. Um, that's a great 600-acre area for animals, and you drive through, and it's fantastic. I definitely recommend that to everybody. And of course, my favorite, and most people's favorites, are going to be the beaches. My favorite, of course, Jupiter Beach here. It's just so beautiful and so clean, and definitely my favorite place to be. Juneau has a great pier, also very beautiful. And in between here, so many great restaurants as well. Jupiter has like Guanabanas, Square Grouper, Jetties. I mean, you name it. Just so many great places. Juneau Beach, so laid back. They have surf taco there. Great places. I mean, all throughout here. The Palm Beach Gardens has my favorite mall, the Palm Beach Gardens Mall. In that mall, you should definitely take a look at. I mean, it's just fantastic. And again, surrounded by restaurants and plenty to do. They have Legacy Place, they have downtown at the gardens, Midtown. I mean, there's just so many things right close to Wellington that you can just easily go to and visit. So much to do. We go down to, of course, West Palm Beach, the main hub, close again to the airport, the Palm Beach International Airport, which is, again, I think one of the best um, airports around because it's so small and it's so nice and easy to get in and out of for sure. Some other great beaches along West Palm Beach is going to be Palm Beach. I go there quite a lot. Palm Beach, I mean, just has a great ocean view. The beach there is gorgeous, and so many lovely restaurants. Also in Palm Beach, they're known for their dining there. Great place to go out and just walk around Worth Avenue. So many places to shop. Um, it's got a little bit of everything in it. Uh, Again, very, very gorgeous. You go all the way down to Lake Worth, another beautiful beach there. Delray has a great beach as well, and a definitely a nightlife as well. Delray has a great little town that you walk around through, and it has little stores and cute boutiques, and again, great restaurants. Who doesn't want a great restaurant? But just to kind of put a point of interest here, 95 is our main interstate right here that easily brings you to everything. And then, of course, the Turnpike, beautiful Wellington right there. One of my favorite places, I have to say, enjoy visiting would be within West Palm Beach is called Rosemary Square. And Rosemary Square used to be known as City Place. And it's a great place for shopping and dining. And it has lots of events, but it also is a great place to go at Christmas time. They provide usually a large tree, and there's snow. And then not too far downtown West Palm Beach is Sandy, the Christmas tree, and that is our Christmas tree made out of sand. So that's also something fun to do and look at. And I love especially the winter. I mean, nothing's better than the winters here in Florida, but those are definitely some great things to look at and check out. And then my absolute favorite thing, I have to say, is here in West Palm Beach, or excuse me, Royal Palm Beach, as I'm pointing to it, is Costco. One of my favorite places ever to shop. You can buy anything there, and it's one place that my husband and I definitely agree on as being one of the best places is Costco. Okay, so now we are going to go to Paddock Park. Again, just as a reference, we're looking right here. This is State Road 80 or Southern Boulevard. We also have Forest Hill Boulevard here and 441 right here. These are the most probably, I'm not going to say recognizable, but these are your main thoroughfares, if you will, for the Wellington area. So Paddock Drive is right around here. And you can see the neighborhood from this little red dot here, but this is where Paddock Drive is. And you can see in reference where it is to some stuff we've already discussed or looked at, and also some other things that are labeled here. You've got Wellington National Golf Club, the Wanderers Club, the Aero Club. We looked at that. We've got Tiger Shark Cove Park, which is a cute park for kids. Palm Beach Polo Club. Again, here's the Wellington Mall. You've got Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, all those things that everybody wants to visit and live close to. So, Wellington High School, again, a great A-rated school system. So, you're really, like I always say, in the middle of it all. Everything is very close by, which is really nice. So let's take a closer look, if you will. We'll get into the community to see it a little bit better. We'll go here first. And as you can see here, this overview, the houses are separated nicely. So you're not right on top of each other. You know, you have more than 15 feet between you and your neighbor, which, many people appreciate the extra room to not be on top of each other. You can see that most of the homes have pools. Um, and as you can see, they're covered screens, bird cages, sometimes they're referred to because they go up really high. But a lot of people find pools to be a necessity in Florida. So it's nice to see so many, um, different styles. You can see the homes are all different styles here as well. But we can get an even closer look. So let's go back here and we will get a street view. Okay. Here is the street view, and we can take a closer look here at some homes. You can see here's a two-story right next door to a one-story. It's got some beautiful mature trees in here, lots of palm trees, ficus trees. So I'll just keep going down the road here. You can see that everything's maintained very well. Everyone's lawns look nice. The road looks nice. Everything's trimmed. Nothing's growing wildly out here. It looks really great. Let's take a look here at some houses. Again, beautiful home there. A one-story next to two-story here. We can keep going further down the road here. All right. Again, someone's getting their lawn looked at right now. That's great. So lots of different styles of homes. They're not all the same. They're not cookie cutter homes, which is nice, but they're pretty beautiful out here. If that gives you an idea. Now, most of the homes here, the price down starts around 800,000 and goes to over 4 million. So what we'll do now is take a drive around together and get a feel of the neighborhood. All right, let's go. Okay, so the next place I'd love to show you is Okehely Park, which is right here. It's very, very close to Wellington. It's just right outside of Wellington. It is considered West Palm Beach, but it's so close. I mean, here's the mall, right? So it's not far at all. Again, uh, State Road, Southern Boulevard, State Road 80. Also, you can see I told you multiple roads, 98, 80, Southern Boulevard. They always go by a bunch of different names. But in reference here is the Turnpike, one of the other main roads. And again, here, this is going to be Forest Hill Boulevard. So Okehely is pretty much kind of in between Southern and Forest Hill Boulevard. It is a huge, huge park. It has over 1,700 acres. Let's take a little closer look, if you will. It's pretty large. Let's see here. So it has all different types of things to do within the park. There's a soccer field, as you can see here. Here's the boat ramp. Um, there's a golf course. It's called disc golf. I haven't played it, but it seems like it would be pretty fun. Shark Wake Pool, um, which I shouldn't say pool, it's Shark Wave Park, and it's a lot of fun for kids. So you can go out, you can actually see it here. It's right on the water, and it has all these inflatable things that you can jump and right on the water, and you can also ski right outside. You hold on to a long tethered, um, I don't want to say hook, but just like you would water skiing, you hold on to one of those and it takes you right around the entire park. It's very cool. Kids love it. Um, Alligator Pavilion, that doesn't mean that that's where all the alligators are. It's just, it teaches you about alligators. I mean, it's a great place. So it's not just a park, but there's a nature center. You can learn about things there. It's really, really cool. Besides the water skiing that you can do there, right next to it is a BMX track, and then Okehely Golf Course, which is a 27-hole championship golf course. Now, it does have, and I can speak to it because my husband and I walk it all the time. Um, a really great uh, long fitness trail where you can walk around. It's measured out to be about a mile, which is nice. And so it's like a heart trail. So you can do different things at each stand. You can just completely walk around. You can run. I mean, it's beautiful to see. So let's try to get a different look at it here. Okay, so this is the what it looks like, obviously, the park here. This is basically showing you beautiful trees. These are, you can come here, barbecue, have birthday parties. People do that all the time with their kids, so everyone can go outside and play, and you can barbecue. You can be on the water. You can bring your boat. I mean, it's a great, great place. Um, there's tennis courts here. Pickleball, I forgot to tell you about pickleball. Pickleball is here too. People play it like crazy. Um, there's just tons of space and just so much to do. It's so great. There's also a mountain bike trail, hiking trail. Um, I mean, it's endless of what you can do in this park. It's a really, really nice park. Easy park to walk to. I mean, Florida's known for being flat. You can kind of see that. So there's nothing that's too, strenuous, or you make it what you want, which is nice. So it's a great, great park to be. I love this park. All right. So remember, as much as I love making these videos, I would definitely love to help you with your real estate needs. So call, text, email, set up a Zoom call so I can help you make a smooth move to your new home. So let's check out the next neighborhood. Okay, so now we are going to take a look at South Shore, which is an awesome non gated community, which is off of Forest Hill Boulevard, pretty much in the heart of Wellington, if you will. As a reference, again, here's Southern Boulevard, and this here is Forest Hill Boulevard. We also have 441 and the Turnpike. So, in reference, again, we've kind of visited a couple different places. The Wanderers Club, here's Palm Beach Polo, Athletics Complex. Uh, Here is the mall, excuse me, Trader Joe's. Here is the mall. And here is Okehele Park. Again, a great park, um, very close by as well. South Shore was one of the first communities established in Wellington. Let's take a little bit of a closer look, if you will. You can see, everything around it here. Agliolio, it's a great restaurant. I have some nieces that work there. If you ever want to visit, um, it's it's close to everything. I always say in the heart of it all, so you can see, and we can get a little bit closer here, and let's take a look. Okay. So there's a lot of waterfront here, believe it or not, and there's cul-de-sacs, and they're typically on a quarter of an acre, but there are several homes that sit on more than a third of an acre. The majorities of the properties in South Shore are single-family homes, and there are one-story villas and two-story townhomes throughout South Shore. Now, the average single family home in South Shore features three bedrooms, two bathrooms, two-car garage. You can see all these beautiful pools here. Um, the average home is about 1,800 square feet of living. And then the townhomes and the villas are 2 to 3 bedrooms, two bathrooms, and 1,500 square feet of living. All right, so let's take a little bit of a closer look. Go back here and here, and let's look on Sugar Pine Trail. Okay, so here is the neighborhood. Let's go this way here. You can see again, everything's taken care of pretty nicely. Um, Manicured lawns, great trees. You can see all different types of homes here. Let's go a little bit further down the road here. Oh, there's so much to see. Go this way. All right, there's a lot of single family homes, a lot of one-story homes here. If you like that, you don't want the stairs, you want a ranch style, this is a good place to find a home like that here. Some people are over stairs, they don't want it anymore. They just want the ease of a single story. And so it looks like there's plenty of options here in this development. So trying to move a little bit further and take some more looks here. Now, one of the nice things about South Shore is that there is no HOA fees. Um, and as I mentioned before, it is not a gated community. But there are several parks that are located close: Essex, Field of Dreams, Mystic Parks, and there's also an aquatic complex. So if you don't have a pool, there's one that is close by, which is nice. Now, right now, the majority of homes in South Shore range from the upper 500s thousand range to $900,000. So let's take a drive around the neighborhood together and see what this looks like. Okay, our next neighborhood we're going to go visit is called Versailles, and it's located here just south of Forest Hill Boulevard. Right here is 441, and you can see in location here is the Wellington Green Mall. So you can see it's just a little bit south. You've got your Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. Again, here's the National Polo Center, Wellington High School, the Polo Club. So it's again right in the heart and just a little bit south. Um, you've got great shopping, dining, entertainment. I mean, everything is right here. Here's a great golf and country club, Wycliffe. That's a really nice golf club to go play if golf is what your main interest is, or one of your hobbies, if you like. And there's easy access to the turnpike from here. It's close to the Bonefish. I mean, it's great. So let's get in a little bit closer here to take a look, and we're gonna go here and take this look, and this will be the closest that we can see here. I mean, this is a really, really nice neighborhood. You can see the size of the homes here. Um, there was when it was built in 2003 to 2006. Versailles, meaning, it's French inspired estate homes. There was three different collections and 25 different floor plans when it was built, but the living square footage of the 450 luxury estate homes is from 2,238 all the way up to 7,000. So you can see there's many different sizes of homes to choose from throughout here, and you can see there's lots and lots of water. So most homes do have some sort of water view, and of course, lots of pools in here as well. Now, each estate home has a private home site, and look at one of the beautiful lakes here. Now, it does have some really great amenities in here. So let me just move this around a little bit here, as you so you can get kind of a great look of how large it is. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so some of the amenities include a resort style swimming pool. It has an in-ground spa, children's pool, children's playground, fitness, billiards room, meeting rooms, tennis courts, basketball courts, um, everything that you need. So with the amenities, of course, as you should know, that with amenities like this are going to come in HOA. So this is obviously a gated and HOA community, and the monthly HOA fees include access to all the amenities, and you also get your lawn service, um, your cable, internet, alarm monitoring, and there's also a property manager on site. So if you have any questions or concerns, someone's right there to answer your questions because they are right on location, which is nice. Now, sometimes you will find homes here in the $800,000 price range, but most of the homes here are going to be between $1 and $2 million. Just to give you an idea, and obviously that's going to depend on, how large these homes are. So you can see there's all different styles of sizes of homes to choose from. So as much as I love making these videos, I would definitely love to help you find your next home. So please call, text, or email me. We can set up a Zoom call. I would love to help you make your next smooth move here to one of your new homes. All right, so let's go to our next neighborhood. Okay, the next community we're going to visit is Palm Beach Polo. In reference here, we can see this is Southern Boulevard, State Road 80 or 98. Here is 441, and then this is Forest Hill Boulevard. And it's on the southeast corner of Forest Hill and South Shore. In reference, you can see right over here would be the Wellington Mall. We have Trader Joe's, Wycliffe Golf and Country Club. Tiger Shark Cove Park, the Wanderers Club. Um, Over here is Okehilly Park, Agliolio, which makes fresh pasta. It's a great restaurant. Target. Who doesn't want to go to Target? Okay, so it's minutes away also from Wellington's equestrian showgrounds and polo grounds. It was established in 1978 and has offered new construction for more than 3 decades. So let's take a closer look here. Oops. Now we're doing the satellite view because obviously this is a guard gated community. It's actually Wellington's largest guard gated community. It stretches across 2,200 acres. So that's a pretty large area. Almost every home here in Palm Beach Polo is situated on a beautiful lake, peaceful preserve, or one of the golf courses. It does have some very luxury amenities that come included, which is two 18-hole championship golf courses, two clubhouses, a swimming pool, tennis courts, fitness facility, dog park, dining, and it also has classes and social events, which is nice to have right there in your community. And you can see there's some of the golf courses there. It's pretty nice. Now, within the gates are 45 villages, which consists of condos, villas, townhomes, single family homes, and luxury estate homes. So you can see right through here, just as we move, here's more of the estate homes on this side here. It has something for everyone within the Polo Club here, Palm Beach Polo, excuse me. So many of the condos here are in the $400,000 to $600,000 price range, and the single family homes start around 1 million, and then they go all the way up to $6 million. So there are all different styles of homes that can fit your budget, whatever you're looking for. But it's a beautiful community, as you can see here, with so many different style homes and all these lakes and beautiful golf courses, lots of trees. A really beautiful neighborhood. Okay, so let's check out our next neighborhood. Okay, so the next community we're going to visit is called Binks Forest, and it is commonly referred to as just Binks. Most people don't say the full name of Binks Forest of the Landings at Wellington. Most people just refer to it as just Binks. And it, like I said, it is a very desirable community in Wellington. And it is just located just south here. Again, this is Southern Boulevard. So it's just south of Southern Boulevard. We, of course, have Forest Hill over here. Um, and then just some reference points again. We have the Wanderers Club, Aero Club, the Palm Beach Polo Club over here. There's lots of dining and things to do, of course, as we've kind of referenced throughout this video of things to do while you're here in Wellington. And again, a lot of people always wanting to know where the great schools are, and they're very close by. There's a lot to offer. Now, Binks itself, let's get a little bit closer here. Um, Binks consists of 583 single family homes, and we'll get even closer here. In estate homes, they were built from 1994 to 1999 by a couple of different um, builders like Lennar, Centex, and MI Homes. And there are also 90 luxury estate townhomes built in 2017 and 2019. Now, within Binks are a couple of different subdevelopments, if you will. They're called Brindlewood, Hidden Creek, Pine Trace, The Preserve, Binks Estate, and Binks Point. So sometimes that can get a little confusing, but it is all part of Binks. So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of an overview here of how large Binks is. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get a little bit closer. You can see there's some water features, there's some golf courses. Now, all of the single family homes, estate homes, and townhomes in Binks are part of an HOA, which is called Binks Forest of the Landings of Wellington HOA. And it does have a mandatory HOA fee. So, just so you know, it is gated, there is an HOA, um, but lots of different choices and options within Binks here, as you can see. And right now, the majority of the homes in excuse me, in Binks range from the upper 600,000 range to over 1 million. So, um, just as a reminder, as much as I love making these videos, I would definitely love to help you find a home right here in Palm Beach County, Wellington, um, maybe Binks. Maybe this is the area for you. Call, text, email, or set up a Zoom call so I can help you make a smooth move to your new home. All right, let's go to the next neighborhood. Okay, our next development or community within Wellington we're going to talk about is Wellington's Edge. Now, Wellington's Edge is just a little north of this is Forest Hill Boulevard here. And you might notice some staple areas that we've kind of reviewed. Again, here's the mall. So, very close. Over here is Olympia. Lots of great places to eat, of course. Kalou's, Kiki's Breakfast Cafe. I love that place. A lot of people love Flanagan's. Um, it's a bar and grill. But there's, of course, CR Chicks, which is great. Also, very close here to Wellington Regional Hospital, which is a great hospital. Not that anybody wants to be talking about hospitals, but it's close by. Always something to kind of have, um, in your mind. Um, so it's again in the middle of everything, as always. So it is a really great gated community that has single family homes, townhomes, and villas. So let's get a little bit closer here. Okay. So you can see how it's set up here all around. There's definitely some lakes here. Um, Very nice. Lots of trees. Pretty beautiful here. So Wellington Edge has 504 single family homes, townhomes, villas, and they're divided into four different subdevelopments. You have the estates at Oak Hamlet, you have Carriage Brook, Brighton, and Pelican Key. Um, just moving around here, taking a look at everything. Most of the, like I mentioned, most of the townhomes and villas here are, part of or on these beautiful lakes, which is really nice, or on a preserve. Um, so always have lots of beautiful things to look at here. Now it does offer, it is a gated community, and so it does offer lots of amenities to choose from. There's a clubhouse, a fitness center, um, 3 swimming pools, a spa, um, let's see, a kids pool, um, a ballroom. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything for you in here. All of the homes in Wellington Edge, of course, are going to be part of a homeowners association, which does have a monthly HOA fee. But it does include all the amenities, also with some additional services as well. And then most of the homes here in Wellington Edge range in price from 500,000 to 800,000. Just to let you know. So I'm just trying to get as many of these beautiful homes in here as possible for you to look at. There we are. Beautiful lake. So let's check out our next neighborhood. Okay, let's talk about our next community, which is Village Walk. And Village Walk, as you can see here, is just south of Forest Hill Boulevard. Right here is 441. And then this is the turnpike right here. So, just as a reference point, this is Olympia. We have the Wellington Green Mall. Okeechobee Park is over here. Palm Beach Polo is right here. So, again, right in the middle of it all. Um, we also have, again, the hospital right there. So it's very close to everything. Lots of, obviously, restaurants, places to shop. It's really nestled really in a nice area right here. Um, it is a guard gated waterfront community. There's, like I mentioned, shopping, dining, and entertainment in every direction. Schools are within walking distance, which is nice. And this waterfront community was built by Devasta Homes around 2001 to 2006 and consists of 954 single family homes. So let's get a little bit of a closer look here. Okay. So you can see it nestled right here, and you can see all of these great lakes. Um, that are throughout the whole entire community here, which is really, really nice. Um, Over 900 actually of the homes built in Village Walk are waterfront, and the others are on a peaceful private preserve. So it does have a lot to offer. Village Walk does. It has five different floor plans with living square footage from around 1,500 to about 3,500 square feet. While the majority of the homes are one story, there are some two-story homes within here as well. Um, there are many cul-de-sacs, there's bridges, walking paths, the streets. It's kind of hard to kind of see here because this is just the satellite image, but many of the streets are lined with trees here. It's really a beautiful area, and it has a ton of amenities. It has a fitness center, uh, a lap pool, lagoon pool. You can kind of see here's the clubhouse. It has a library, a multi-purpose room. It has a cafe, market, and deli, post office, beauty salon, a gift shop, a bank. These are all actually within the community. All of these items, and all these amenities, which is pretty impressive. So, with that in mind, of course, um, there is an HOA fee that is included within this gated community, um, which obviously would go towards the fabulous amenities that you have within Village Walk. Now, the villas are less expensive in Village Walk, but you can still get some amazing single family homes in here from six to $700,000. So, again, just trying to give you a little bit of an overview of what everything looks like here. And you can see all the cul-de-sacs here, which are going to give you a little bit more space, but it's a very beautiful community. So thank you so much for joining me in this video about Wellington. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I've been able to answer some questions for you. I've really enjoyed giving you a tour, and I will talk to you later. I hope this video answers a lot of your questions about Wellington. I love making these videos to help you with your move to Palm Beach County. And I would also love to help you with your real estate needs. So make sure you call, text, email, or set up a Zoom call with me so I can help you make a smooth move to Wellington or Palm Beach County. Have a great day, and I look forward to showing you around town soon.